Hello there everyone, Shane here with my Premier League predictions for match week 36. Can I start this week's show by saying, Sean Dyche and Burnley, please do Liverpool a favour. Please, come on, you have to. Because United weren't going to, because they're just garbage, really, to be honest. Not 100% sure how Pogba got in the PFA Team of the Year. It's beyond a joke. None of their team are given 100%. Not even 50%, some of them. De Gea should have kept out that shot. The last night for the second goal, it was an easy save for usually a very good goalkeeper. He wants out. He should be left out of the team. And I don't know what else to say, really. And by the way, Everton's 4-0 demolition of them just summed them up. And they're without a goal from open play in a very long time. 500 and something minutes, I think. Correct me on that if you wish. But it's just terrible. It's not United, and as a Liverpool fan, I feel really sorry for United fans at this moment in time, as the football they're putting together is just diabolical, and they just don't seem to give a toss, do they? You can comment below if you like. So now, after that little rant, on with my predictions as usual. I've gone for a 3-0 victory for Liverpool tonight over Huddersfield. Then tomorrow, Spurs take on West Ham in the London Derby. I've gone for a 3-0 victory for Spurs, and they should secure Champions League football, by the way, because none of the other teams seem to want it from the results in midweek and last weekend. So yeah. Everton go to Crystal Palace. I've gone for a 1-0 victory for Crystal Palace, because after Everton's high last week, usually what happens is the next week there's a big flop, and Crystal Palace, I reckon, will put a spanner in the works for them. Onto a much more crucial game now. Relegated Fulham take on Cardiff. Cardiff need to win to have any chance of staying up. I reckon they will. Fulham's winning run will come to an end, I reckon. 2-0 victory for Cardiff. Southampton and Bournemouth, it's a South Coast derby, but God knows how many miles between them. But anyway, I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Southampton, because usually Bournemouth are desperate away from home, but they absolutely battered Brighton, and that's putting it mildly. So yeah, I reckon Southampton will just win. Watford and Wolves, I don't see anything between the two teams. Two very good sides. 1-1 draw. Then in the evening kickoff, Brighton take on Newcastle, another crucial fixture. I reckon Brighton will come out on top by a 1-0. Then on to Sunday's fixtures. It's a huge day again in the Premier League. Leicester take on Arsenal. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Leicester. That's another thing, folks. What the hell has gone wrong with Arsenal? They are brutal. Goodness gracious me. Their home form and their away form is chalk and cheese. I don't get this Premier League. It's a bit mad, to put it mildly. Speaking of which, this favour I expect from Sean Dyche and Burnley. They're in action in the second game on Sunday, and I've gone for a 1-1 draw. just like last season. Let's hope it's a repeat, so Liverpool can take the title into their own hands. By the way, what a title race! If City do it, then I have to bite my tongue and say credit to them, but hopefully they won't. They can have it next season instead, and the season after if they wish. Just give Liverpool a title for a change, for goodness sake. And then, finally, I don't know what to make of this game. Manchester United take on Chelsea. Make your own minds up, but United need to win. A draw will do Chelsea. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for United. Will United turn up? What's gone wrong with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his team? Since he's got that permanent job, he could quite conceivably had 9 defeats out of 9. Explain that one for me, folks. But he has had 2 fortuitous victories, and I reckon he'll just about have another one, 2-1 on Sunday. But I don't know. They need to get back up on the horse, so to speak. Right. My Super 6 predictions. Most of the games are Premier League games this weekend, so you've heard my predictions already. And there are 2 Championship games. I've gone for a 2-0 victory for Derby over Bristol City, and a 3-0 victory for West Brom over Rotherham. Now, this is my fantasy Premier League team. I have Etheridge in goal, Morgan, Tarkowski and Yoshida at the back. My midfield consists of Mane, Salah, Son and Maddison, with Salah, Firmino and Vardy up front. That's it for this week, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show. Have a great weekend, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'd love that. And just take care. Feel free to comment on the show if you wish as well. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye from Shane.